Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball Card Breaks. Today we're going back in time. We're doing Time Travel Tuesday, and we have 3 unopened cello packs of 1986 Topps Baseball. And the 86 Topps Baseball, not a lot of great rookies in this set. Really only 4 to mention. Cecil Fielder probably being the most popular of the 4. There's also Len Dykstra, Darren Daulton, and Mickey Tattleton, future Detroit Tiger Mickey Tattleton. But there is some interesting things to note about some of the stars from this year. The most valuable card, from what I could find on eBay, is a PSA 10 of Eric Davis. That card, there's only a population of 3, and that went for $750. So an Eric Davis card looks like it has some serious value. Ryan Sandberg goes for $700. Nolan Ryan goes for $400. Andre Dawson goes for $300. Keith Hernandez and George Brett around $200. And good old Pete Rose, about $150 in a PSA 10. So that's just some of the cards that we'll be looking for in here today. I'm always excited about opening cards from my childhood. I would have been about 15 years old at the time. You know what? Actually, I'll show you the cellophane here. As you can see, there's 28 picture cards, 1 stick of gum. So you know there's going to be 2 cards that are going to be damaged. 59 cents. That seems like a bargain back in the day. And you can see special offer on the back. What are we looking at here? 6 special cards. So, some cool things there that Topps was offering. I probably sent in for those cards. But, those cards are long gone from my collection. So we're going to start off with Floyd Yeomans of the Expos. I love the design on these cards. I think that it holds up really well with the divided border black top on all of these cards. Looks like they're in pretty good shape. The corners seem, I guess maybe the top right corner there is not so great, but not in too bad a shape considering the age. Here's Jeff Stone of the Phillies. An awesome turn back the clock card of Willie Mays in the 1971 style. And we're going to flip for Bobby Wine. Oh, yeah, fantastic that we have managers cards in here. So this guy must have been the precursor to Bobby Cox, Hall of Fame manager Bobby Cox, so for the Braves. And then we have an all-star card here of Carlton Fisk in his Sox uniform. Jose De Leon of the Pirates. Daryl Boston of the White Sox. And here's another manager card, Chuck Tanner for the Pirates. Kent Tekulve with the shades. That's one of the things he's famous for. Almost all of his cards going back into the 70s. I'll have him wearing shades, kind of a submarine-style pitcher. Just different in every way, I guess. Orioles leaders, not Cal Ripken on the front there. That is, I believe, Rick Dempsey, former catcher and World Series hero, if I recall, in 83. Ray Burris of the Brew Crew. All-Star, Dwight Gooden. And we have Pedro Guerrero of the Dodgers. Brad Wellman. And that's the card that's got the gum stuck to it. I will not be eating the gum. I'm not like a Slappy from from his page. I will not eat the gum. So I guess the second card doesn't get damaged as we have this filler there. And then we're looking at Bob Melvin of the Tigers. He came up on the Tigers, and he is now the longest tenured manager in baseball for the Oakland A's. And then we have Lonnie Smith for the Royals, Hubie Brooks on the Expos, Von Hayes for the Phils, Kurt Bavacqua coming off his 1984 World Series for the Padres, where he had a couple home runs in the World Series. But my Tigers beat him down. And there's Tom Browning, perfect game thrower. He actually threw a perfect game in his career. George Vukovic of the Indians. Tony Pena, all-star catcher for the Pirates. Bill Dawley of the Astros. Joe Orsulik of the Pirates. Hey, there's Goose Gossage, also from that famed 84 Padres team. Wearing the shades himself there. He didn't want to pitch to, he didn't want to walk Kirk Gibson. Should have walked him. Then we got Wayne Tollison, Pat Corrales, manager of the, so we got 3 manager cards in this first pack. That's not a great collation. And the great Julio Franco of the Cleveland Indians. This must have been pretty early in his long career. Yeah, it's his 5th year card, I suppose. Okay, going to the second pack. Nothing overly exciting in there. I mean, Carlton Fisk was in there. So, 1 or 2 Hall of Famers. Okay, pack number 2, we got Andy Mcgaffigan. Came up on the Yankees, but he's on the Reds there. Mark Brown of the Twinkies, another anonymous pitcher of the Twins from this era. Then we have Matt Young of the Mariners. Struggle focusing here. Dan Spillner on the Sox. I don't remember him playing for the Sox, but he was a longtime Cleveland Indian. I guess he played for a couple years. Lance McCullers Jr., starting against my Detroit Tigers tonight for the Astros. So this is his rookie card, I believe. Not among the cards listed, but it just makes sense. Dave Engel, catcher for the Twinkies. Bert Roberge of the Expos. Marty Castillo, third baseman catcher for the Detroit Tigers. And he had one really big World Series base hit. So he's, well remembered in Detroit circles. Max Venable, Mookie. We got Mookie Wilson of the Mets. JD, Jerry Don Gleaton for the White Sox. Oh, there we go. Roger Clemens. Now, this isn't his rookie card. This is his second-year card. But I would imagine it wasn't listed because I'm sure a lot of people probably tried to get a Roger Clemens second-year card graded. So that probably brings the overall value down. But still a really young pre-steroidal Roger Clemens. So that's a nice card. We're gonna highlight that one right in the middle. Oop. No balance. There we go. Okay, then we have Neil Allen on the Yankees. And we have Ken Phelps on the Mariners. Ken Phelps, if you follow my Detroit Tigers season replay series on the channel, Ken Phelps hit 2 grand slams in a game against my Detroit Tigers last year. So I'm not a Ken Phelps fan. The gum came off that one pretty cleanly. And then we have the great hair, awesome beard of Steve Bedrosian. Son Cam Bedrosian is pitching for the Reds, I believe, right now in relief. Rick Cerrone of the Braves. Rick Cerrone, maybe a little known fact, Rick Cerrone was the catcher that took over on the Yankees after Thurman Munson died in that plane crash. Little known fact, I suppose. Jeff Leonard, Gary Lavelle of the Blue Jays, Tom Nieto of the Cardinals, backup catcher. Hey, Tigers leaders. That is Big Wheel Lance Parrish on the front. And just for the hell of it, look at the back here. Darrell Evans hit 40 home runs. I think he was at the time, was the oldest player to hit 40 home runs in a season. I think he was over 40. Mike Fitzgerald of the Expos, Andre Thornton of the Indians, slugging DH first baseman. Don Baylor from the Yankees, pretty renowned hitter. There's Bob McClure. And a White Sox leaders card. Who is that? I mean, there's no way I could tell. You can't see the number. Maybe he'd be among the leaders. Britt Burns, perhaps? Not Tom Seaver, though, right? No. I have no idea. Dan Gladden, eventually becoming a pretty solid player for the Twins. Big hit for them in the World Series. Brad Kaminsk, a one-time really thought of prospect, but just never materialized. And the great Al Collins, one of the best baseball brawls of all time, involving Ed Farmer and Al Collins. You can look that up on YouTube. Pretty violent brawl. I think that's the brawl. I think someone reminded me, maybe it was Dave at Not Your Status Quo, that that was the fight that Dave Rosemel, the Tigers, tried to karate kick some guy and got injured and pretty much derailed his career. George Foster, one-time 50 home run hitter. And we have Ron Say, the Penguin of the Cubbies. Al Nipper. Terry Leach of the Mets. Juan Agosto. I didn't mention, I paid $8 for these 3 packs. We're not seeing a lot of big names come out of here other than Clemens. Al Oliver almost had 3,000 hits. Pretty good hitter there. I'm not out anything really for these packs. There's Tim Wallach, whose son Chad is the catcher for the Marlins right now. Greg Booker of the Padres. John Denny. Look at Tommy John. After his Tommy John surgery, he's pitching till like he's 45 or something. I don't even remember him playing on the A's, but look at that. You can see the 1 year he was on the disabled list for his Tommy John surgery. Can you call it if you're referring to Tommy John, can you call it a Tommy John surgery? I don't know. I just did. So there's Daryl Thomas of the Phils, Al Bunbury and the Padres. I mean, Al Bunbury, longtime player for the Orioles. I do not remember him on the Padres. Dan Billadaro. He is the first player I ever saw hit a home run in person in a Tigers exhibition game against the Reds. In the middle of a season, they used to do that. There's Bob James, not the Bob James, the mathematical genius Bob James. That's the big guy throwing the heat. There's Sammy Khalifa, Thad Bosley, Ken Schramm, coming down to the last few cards here. Butch Weiniger, Julio Cruz is a speedster for the White Sox, leadoff hitter. Hey, there's Mickey Tattleton. So we did get one of the decent rookie cards. Mickey Tattleton there for the A's. We take a look at the back. And I guess he played a couple seasons, but that's his rookie card. Luis Aguayo, Ed Vandenberg for the Mariners. Hey, there's a Hall of Famer, Phil Niekro, still throwing the knuckleball there. That doesn't look like a knuckleball. It's more of a palm ball, right? Or does he have his knuckles bent under? I don't know. Looks almost like a palm ball. But you could probably imagine there's some what do you call that stuff? Some snot or something. Here's our Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. Great pitcher, 25-3 in his Cy Young award-winning year. That's pretty remarkable. And Greg Brock, Chester Lemon, one of my favorite Tigers of all time, definitely top 10 all time. Lynn Jones for the Royals, eventually on the Tigers. Oh, and Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. So we ended on a good note with a pretty strong Hall of Fame player. So we got the Roger Clemens, which is really fantastic, actually. And Paul Molitor. We got Tommy John, which, whatever. And we did get one of the main rookie cards with Mickey Tattleton. So that's going to do it for today. I appreciate everyone following. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we'll be back tomorrow with another great card break. Until then, everyone, have a great day.